All right, this video is very off the cuff, so bear with the long moments of thought as to what I'm going to say next. Kind of want to give an update on myself and where the channel is. Obviously, I haven't uploaded in a little over a year, so yeah, let's talk about that. What's happened so far in my life over the past year? Well, I'm still at the same job. I do not have a girlfriend. I have improved my social life some. I've been going out a lot more, having more fun with that. Still lacking some direction as far as where I want to go with my life, what I want to do. I have been lacking a lot in my faith, which I think is something that a year ago I was doing a lot better in. But I have seen massive progress in some of my addictions. I think I've seen a lot of progress in fighting those and doing better. I have seen some progress in the gym. Consistency's been lacking. Same with meals, which is kind of, again, same with last year's issues, but I think, I'm still trying, which I think is the main thing. I'm definitely a little less optimistic than I was a year ago. I rewatched the video that I posted a year ago, so I'm just kind of raw, going off the dome with what I saw. I think, I'm a little less optimistic, a little less hungry, but I am starting to feel a little more hungry again and starting to realize, wow, like a year just went by like that. You know what I mean? Like, we're really still in the same place. We're still doing the same things, and our goals are still, sorry, there's someone in the hall that's kind of messing with my train of thought, but cut. So I think that my goals are still undefined, and I still haven't made a ton of progress towards them, right? So I think I really wanted to leave my job, and man, that was a whole debacle last year of when I made that video. I was very hungry to change my job, very hungry to do something new, but it was out of a hunger and a drive to achieve. Whereas I went through like a whole burnout this year at work, and that kind of took a lot out of me. And so this past couple months has really been recovering from that and trying to rediscover that flame, and also get myself prepared to move on from it and find something else and find that direction. I think the goal of this channel, and I'm actually going to take this seriously this year. I mean, I can't believe I posted. It's pretty funny that I made a channel called The Accountability Friend, and then I proceeded to be the most unaccountable person for a whole year. So I do think there's a lot of irony in that, and I think it's actually funny. So I'm gonna keep the first video up. I guess it's technically the first video, starting over, but I'm gonna keep that initial video because I think it's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best to be more accountable with this stuff, really more accountable with myself, because I think that I clearly have not been accountable, and it's another year gone by. I'm 25, and I know that some people who are older than 25 will look at it and say, oh, well, you're young. But being 25, knowing where I would have liked to have been at 25, and knowing where my trajectory is going into 26 and 27 and 28 and 29, like, things aren't changing, and I need to start making those changes to hopefully get to where I want to be. So a little update, I guess, on what the channel is going to be. I mean, I kind of summarized it in my initial video, but these are going to be weekly. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Weekly. And it's going to be going over my goals. It's going to be going over the goals I'm currently working on. So I'm going to have like a 10-year plan, and then each goal is going to have, its own sub-goals to work towards that 10-year goal. And honestly, I think I might do a 5-year, because I think these are goals that I want to have, when I turn 30. These are things I want to have, at least closer to. So really looking at my goals, looking at how I can improve, looking at what I'm doing currently and what I need to start doing in order to start moving towards my goals, and then really just outlining each step I'm taking towards them. Hopefully, maybe there's some people out there who have similar goals to me. I mean, I feel like in the world we live in, especially as young people, I feel like there's a lot of us who are very similar minded, even though, we may think this way about the world or see the world this way. At the core of it, I think we're all really sharing an experience. And I think there is kind of a collective experience that we're all having. So I definitely think that hopefully maybe this video will be useful to somebody and they'll see it and think, let me try to be, accountable. Let me try to do the things that I haven't been doing. Let me try to outline my progress, and may this channel serve people in that way. But really it comes down to, am I accountable enough to post on next Friday? And we'll see where that stands, but I think I will be. I can't really hate on myself too much this year. I think that, I can in some respects. I think that I should have done more, obviously. Some of my big goals that we'll talk about are romantic and, career related. So I think that the fact that I really have no progress to tell you about in those respects is a shame. But I think that in other areas I have seen progress. Other areas I've seen regression. So again, we'll see how things go, but I'm gonna say I'm optimistic. And I think that's kind of it. So thank you very much for watching my video. Please feel free to share it if you think it would help somebody else. And let's try to make these next few years something that we can look back on with, I don't want to say pride, because I guess that can be seen as a negative, but at least knowing that we gave our best effort and that we really tried to challenge ourselves and get after what we wanted to get after. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Friday.